Free money.
Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back. We
Hello.
are
No Gloss.
We have something very fun planned for today, and I'm really excited. We have invited our spouses to spill the tea, what it was like married into this family. Was it chaos? Was it culture shock? Was it instant love? Did you enjoy it? And then maybe, like you guys, I'm certain you've been avid listeners. I would hope so
We would hope.
that you've been avid listeners. And then maybe if there's anything you want to go back on any of the episodes and correct about things that we said about you, this is like actually your time to just say what you're feeling and what you're thinking. So before we get started, hi Binker.
Hi.
Hi. Are you doing good?
I'm doing so
Oh
good.
my goodness, it's almost baby time.
Almost.
Okay, what are you looking forward to the most? Besides holding her, obviously.
Squeezing her cheeks.
Oh, we saw on the
They're
ultrasound.
huge.
She's chubby cheeked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't wait. Good job, Jordy.
Good job.
You did that. You played your part. So we have Jordy.
What do you
on
mean
here.
by that?
Let's just move on. Jordy on here, and we have Brent on here. How long have y'all been married, Binker?
We have been married almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
In August.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
It's like 4 months from now,
Oh wow, that's crazy.
The
or
best
something like that.
wedding
Oh, it
ever.
was so fun.
Epic.
It
In
was
New
so fun.
York, on the rooftop. It was amazing. Okay, and how long have we been married, babe?
It was 16 years this month.
Whoa.
It's our anniversary month.
That's right.
Wow.
Today?
It's our
Brent, quick, go get the
anniversary.
flowers.
Yeah, 16 years. Wow, that is actually crazy. That's a long time. Okay, so here's just a funny little joke because we just got to keep in, this is what I do every time I have a couple things. So it is marriage is just you and your spouse versus both of the family group chats.
What?
Now, how true
Yeah.
is that?
Wait,
is
say it
true.
again. Say it
Okay,
again.
so marriage is you and your spouse versus both of the family group chats.
Oh.
Because obviously, like, we have an OG Sibs chat, the Bates,
Mhm.
the OG Bates. And how does that make y'all feel?
Left out.
Do you know we have a sibling spouse chat?
An in-laws chat.
You do?
Yeah, did you know?
No?
I'm here on No Gloss today exposing the
Oh,
secret.
no, I'm
There
nervous.
is a spouse's group chat.
You're kidding
There
me.
it is.
There is.
Okay, wait,
What?
do you
We
talk
found
ab-
it good for support. We can text each other,
Oh.
encourage one another.
do you talk about us?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Good
my
things.
gosh.
Good
All
things.
good things.
I'm really glad we had y'all on here because this is a bit terrifying.
I've come on this podcast today to reveal this. Jordan
Okay.
can back me up on this.
I can.
Yes.
Did you put in a
It's been
request
a-
to be on this podcast?
No.
Because Jordy did.
Wait. Should I read? I just need to read. Okay, everybody hold steady. Jordy applied to be on our podcast, which is hilarious.
Shameless
About
plug.
5 minutes after she showed me that
Hey.
your link tree.
There's an application.
Shameless plug. There is an app. Thank you, Brett.
Yes, there is an app. If you want to come on and be a guest and be interviewed by No Gloss, if you just need to let your hair down, come on here. We would love to have you. There is an application.
Have you denied anybody?
A few.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We
I thought
don't
surely
wanna
I
share-
was going to get denied.
Oh, this is like your acceptance. This is awesome. Here's a little bit about what Jordy said. I'd be a great guest on your podcast because I bring a mix of real life experience, curiosity, and
Wow.
relatable perspective that connects with everyday listeners. Wow. I'm passionate about topics like personal growth, fitness, and pursuing meaningful careers, and I'm not
Alright.
afraid to be honest about the challenges along the way. I can offer practical insights, engaging stories, and genuine conversation. Oh, this is like legit. Genuine conversations that add value while keeping your audience interested and entertained. Wow.
Denied. No, I'm
And,
kidding.
and then he ended this with anything else, I'm awesome. And that Whitney girl is super hot.
Oh,
Straight
that's
from the-
what sold me.
Straight from the heart. No, absolutely,
No
100% no chat GPT in that.
Seriously,
That was beautiful.
that was very well written.
using your own mind and imagination.
Now
You were
we know
saying
that I'm
you're
a good
awesome?
liar.
You're awesome, or Casey was awesome. You said
I am.
Oh, you're awesome. So you were
Why
saying.
would you not have me on the podcast? 'Cause I'm
Gotcha,
awesome.
Oh,
Gotcha,
he was
gotcha.
saying he's awesome.
I
Yeah.
thought you were
are.
saying Casey's awesome and I'm hot. I thought that's what you were saying.
Or I'm hot, Binker's awesome. I don't know. I
Okay,
don't
that's
know.
getting weird.
Get
I
in the
don't
right
know.
order.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so for the both of you boys, we have questions for you guys. Obviously, also, we're all roomies. We lived together, which was so
Yes.
fun. So Binker and Jordy lived with us for how long?
Was it a year?
A year?
little over a
little-
year,
A
yeah.
little over a year. Like the best time
It
of our
was
life.
so much
And they
fun.
cried when they moved out. It was,
It was
so
really
sad.
I think some of the other family members were a little jealous.
Probably.
They were.
I
100%.
think so.
Absolutely. We still have a group chat of our own, Berkeley fam.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
We do.
It's
yeah.
alive and active. And
Berkeley's the name of the street we live on.
Yeah.
Oh
for
my
the
goodness.
listeners out
Don't
there.
give out too much information out there.
Yeah, woo, woo, woo. We are not giving numbers or anything.
Did I say Berkeley?
Okay, so you guys have to be, this is the deal. This is no gloss, so you have to be entirely honest, okay? So when you came into this family, how intimidating was it coming into the Bates family with 5 very strong personalities and very high accountable parents? So go for it.
Were you shaking in your boots or what?
Well, I think this is unique because Jordan entered at a way different season than I entered.
Yeah, we're gonna
As
see
far as
some
maturity,
differences.
people down the road, families started. But with that being said, Jordan, would you like to open us up? Because
Sure.
you would have the freshest perspective on this.
Sure. I think beforehand it was intimidating.
Mhm.
Like the season leading up to us, not even married but dating, was a
Mhm.
little more intimidating. Just with like the high caliber of what I felt like I was entering into.
Hi, Bill.
Yeah, all the meetings with Pastor Bill.
Oh my
Um,
goodness. Did he ask you difficult questions?
I don't think so. They were all very.
See, this is what Brent's talking
They,
about,
I mean,
right?
some of them, yes. Like, I had to think a little harder, but most of them, like, he was more just like more of a friend, I would say.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh, that's super sweet. And then what about the siblings? I mean, obviously.
I think once so I guess from 2 perspectives. Like I said earlier, before we dated, I think there was more intimidation factor,
Totally.
and before marriage, no. I think there was like the hesitancy of like I remember planning on like talking to everybody
Yeah.
before I asked Whitney to marry me.
That was sweet.
I was nervous about that. Like, not that anybody would say no or anything, but
Yeah.
I mean, you never know.
yeah. But yeah, I think at that point, getting ready to propose, I already felt like family.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mhm.
It might have taken you a little bit longer because of courtship and
Mhm.
mom and dad we courted. And so
Yeah.
Let's just get
Yeah.
that out in the open.
we had a high, intense accountability.
Like, you played
from Dad.
basketball a lot?
Oh,
Yes.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I
We
had to
courted.
beat Pastor Bill in a game before I could date.
So, and you also, Dad would held you accountable, and he was your boss.
Oh, that's
Yeah, so it's a little bit
right.
different because we were leading worship at the church. So Casey's dad was a pastor.
Brent has a beautiful voice.
Do you want me to sing a little number?
Yes.
Could you?
We should all record a No Gloss opening theme song.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness.
Be better than
Mm.
Casey's beats she plays at
Yeah.
the beginning.
Hey, and Jordan plays guitar
That's a
too.
great
Yeah.
idea.
I can play the
Okay.
cajon.
We are very musical, all of us.
Yeah.
That's right.
No gloss, no
Oh
gloss.
boy.
Oh.
Wow. There it is.
Beautiful.
Hey, take note of that. We're gonna
That
jot
was like
down.
a little Jolene parody.
Yeah, yeah,
Jolene,
exactly.
Jolene.
No
It was,
gloss.
yeah, there might be some copyright issues on that.
We'll have to change the chords around.
Yeah.
Yes, so it was a little unique in the fact that I was working a job, but also working part-time at the church. Me and Casey were leading worship. And so Pastor Bill was kind of my boss. He was.
In every way, I
He
guess.
was my pastor in that season. And then now we're stepping into like, hey, I want to date your daughter. So it was kind of a double whammy. I had to really watch my P's and Q's. Make sure I was being really honorable.
Which
and-
was very different for you.
Oh yeah.
You didn't grow
Being
up like that.
honorable?
No. No.
Dishonor everybody.
Wow, Brett.
No, you did not grow up like this was foreign to you of like we're gonna have a relationship that is like being held accountable, and we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna communicate all the time, and we're gonna have all of these guidelines and curfews, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, that was absolutely different. And maybe there's another episode where we can go into all that. And I don't know if you girls have on the
Yeah.
previous.
Yeah, about
episode.
dating.
A little
and-
bit.
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
have.
a little bit.
See, he does
Um,
listen.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
do
yeah.
listen.
Oh yeah. So that was a little different as far as the intimidation factor. I think the thing that helped though was I loved Pastor Bill, so that part made it easier.
Yeah.
And I was just learning, hey, what is this going to require? And I'm
Mhm.
willing to do whatever it takes
Yeah.
because I love Casey.
Aww.
Now, when I was able to say I love Casey, that was later at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when the time was right.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I was just of that mindset that, hey, this is a great family. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. What is this courtship thing? But the
we did all of
intimidation
it.
factor, it wasn't like crazy. It was just it was new. I was learning.
Yeah,
I guess
for
you could put it that
sure.
way.
It was new.
That's
yeah.
a great
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Okay. So, what about first impressions? Any culture shock? First impressions of the family, like when you meet them all. I mean, we are very aware that we're a lot,
Yeah. And intimidating.
and we all have inside jokes. We all are talking, So
I mean, Brent was taking my best friend, so
Binker cried and cried and cried when I got married. I honestly did too. I was like, oh no.
that was bad.
Oh, I mean, exciting but sad.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Here we go. I think
First
I
impressions,
think
like
through your
literally.
answer.
No, give
first
me no
impressions
pause.
and
No pause.
culture shock. I think one thing that was interesting for me, like the first couple like family gatherings, like Thanksgiving, stuff like that, was I'd say the more of the culture shock side was hearing you guys all talk about Centralia and
Yeah.
church and growing up and all that, and I'm like, you might be like talking about somebody from back home, and I'm just like sitting here like, what is like, I have zero ability to contribute to this conversation, so I'm just sitting at the table like, well,
Right.
Who are
like a
these
bump,
people
like
that
a
we're
bump on a
referring
log.
to?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I had zero idea, like no context, anything. So that was a little bit not. I mean, and not that wouldn't be. But I think that just comes naturally from being, from the other side of the country.
Right.
Um,
Country boy. You're country
Like you
boy.
weren't sure how to contribute. kind of
exactly.
thing.
Just
Yeah.
like in those those conversations where you're talking about childhood, talking about
Yeah.
different parts of of Washington and
So when do I drop the
Oregon,
bomb?
stuff
I
like
was raised
that.
on a farm.
farm adjacent, I guess. But yeah, I would say that was kind of a small culture shock, or not. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if that'd be a
Culture shock is a
but-
strong word, but first
But, like,
impression,
Yeah, like-
trying to integrate, trying to understand.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
I guess I kind of took a left field turn answer on that one, but
yeah.
first impressions, man.
Like,
I think-
what was your first impression of me?
My first impression of Casey. So I remember there was actually when we were talking. So I don't know if you guys have talked about how we kind of started talking and dating on
Yeah,
the
we did.
podcast, but like we would always go to this Starbucks, or I knew she was always working or studying at a Starbucks,
Yeah.
and I would just pop in like needing coffee, and
He
There
needed
were-
a lot of coffee.
there was Whitney on the patio with her cuddled up in her blanket on her laptop at Starbucks, and we'd go get sushi or whatever from Sprouts. And I remember one time when you guys first moved here, we weren't dating yet. I don't even know if I had met you guys yet. No, I don't think I had.
Yeah.
It was very, like, probably the first week y'all were here. And Whitney's like, oh, bring Casey over here. And I'm like, I remember I was just like, oh, what? Like, I wasn't knowing also like some of the history of the way you guys all started courting and dating
Yeah.
was like, okay, how is this going to be looked upon? Like,
Right.
Stop
We're not-
kissing me in front of them, babe.
we're
Yeah,
not dating,
you out
but
now.
we're going to,
Get your hands off her.
it almost felt like a pre-dating kind of, like we were hanging
Yeah.
out, like not alone, but
Yeah, totally.
outside of a group setting, I guess.
Right.
And I remember being a little intimidated.
Yeah.
So were they nice?
but very. Oh yeah, it was just in passing.
Was
It wasn't
I
like
so welcoming?
Casey punched me in the face. I'm just kidding. No, they were very, very kind, and I had already, I knew all the other siblings. Well, not all. I didn't
Yeah.
know Lindsay, but
Right.
um,
You've been under Pastor D's leadership. and-
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
yeah,
And me and Jordy are very close.
yes.
We have a very, very good friendship, which is
Mhm.
special. I love that.
Yes.
Okay, what was your first impression of Binker? Do you remember?
Oh, I thought she was awesome. So when I came in, none of you kids were married, so I got to know
wow.
That's so true. Oh
Lindsay,
my goodness.
Pastor Dustin,
Kinda cool.
Ryan. Everybody was single, so
Yeah.
meeting all of them, just kind of enjoying all the strengths that they had in their leadership and all the things.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, and then watching them start their relationships with their spouses. But for Whitney,
cute.
she was kind of she was a little bit younger
I was young, yeah.
when I met her. So I was like 19 when I met you. So
Wow.
you would have
That's
been
crazy.
16.
Oh my goodness, that's
Thick.
crazy.
Well, you were in a lot of the eyeliner. Kind of the, you're a little bit goth.
Days.
Yeah,
Goth
I
days.
really did.
You were in like
The
a
side
golf
part.
phase.
Yeah,
Mhm.
mid 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it was?
Kind of 2005.
Yeah.
We need to bring some pictures out of that.
No.
And then you sang on the worship team as well, so that's
Yes,
kind of
we
where
led worship
we had a
together.
lot of fun
Yeah.
together there. But yeah, Whitney was awesome.
That's so fun.
So how do you guys deal with like us as sisters? Like we talk on the phone for hours and hours a day, or if she calls, I mean, for me, like if we're talking and you call, I take the call.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna walk away and take the call.
That
you
has
gu-
been hard. isn't it?
Are you guys cool with that? Has that been hard? But so like even when we live together, I'm like, Binker, come on, let's go for a walk.
Mhm.
I mean, our time is we would spend every waking minute with each other. So how is that on you guys?
Practically, currently it looks like a lot of cold dinners. And falling asleep alone. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
He's halfway through a movie by
Yeah.
the time
No
Whitney gets
shows.
there.
We're watching a movie and it's like 8 o'clock and
Oh my
they answer
God.
the
Trying to watch The
phone.
Notebook, and you're on the
The
phone with Casey.
next thing I know, it's 10 o'clock and I'm crawling in bed and we're still out on the phone. I'm just
Literally
kidding.
last night, we were watching a show with Mom, me and Jordy, and it says Casey's calling Mom, and Jordy goes, "Oh, there went our show."
Oh, this is true, but it is not how I feel. I love when you guys talk, and I think it's
Yeah.
refreshing for Whitney and for even me, because sometimes I get to be like a fly on the wall in some of y'all's
Yeah,
conversations.
Jordy loves my tea.
Yes.
I know that I can tell Jordy my tea anytime, and he is all ears.
No, I'm very thankful
For the tea.
well, that too.
I think it's really cool, and there's a lot of reasons why. I'll just share one that I love about it is there are things that Casey could say to Whitney that Whitney could respond a certain way that I couldn't with. Not
For
that there'd be an
sure.
argument or anything,
Totally.
but she could filter some of that through and really like, oh yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
They could have that
Mhm.
discussion as sisters,
Mhm.
Yeah.
whereas if me and Casey were to have that discussion, it might be a little bit, not an argument. We don't
More sensitive.
Yeah, it
or-
might be a little bit more sensitive.
Yeah.
So you guys can bounce things off each other, and you've known each other so well for so
Yeah.
long.
We get
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
totally.
You get to a resolution or
good.
on the other end of something quicker.
Yeah.
You guys get how each other operate.
You think
Yes.
the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. Yeah.
Literally.
And I think this is good for any couples that are married or any like siblings, that to not view them as like the enemy,
Yeah.
as this is like what a blessing that we have each other, what a blessing that I can call and bounce things off of her, like you said, or talk through things or process her through things with her. So I know I can tell her and just go off for like 10 minutes and she's like, oh my gosh, that's insane, and then we never talk about it again.
Totally.
Whereas if I know that if you and I talk, then it's like, well, maybe they didn't mean it that way. And I'm like, I don't want a dialogue. I just,
drop it.
let me say it and then be done with it. And that is like, I think that it's really special. So I think for any spouse listening or any sibling to value that relationship, it's important.
And it works to your advantage if you need tips or
Yeah.
you need, hey, would Casey like this? You can bounce that off your
Yes.
sister-in-law.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
And-
that. I did that when I had Casey for Secret Santa
Oh yeah.
Christmas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not quite a an advice thing, but it was like, hey, would Casey like this?
Totally.
Exactly.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think she. Well, no.
He said,
No,
would
I think-
Whitney like a new vacuum for her birthday? And Casey could say,
No.
No,
that's
Fun,
not it.
fun
That's
fact:
not
I'm
it.
the one that picked out our vacuum for our wedding registry.
Wow.
wow.
I believe that. I
And-
actually believe that. You care about those things.
I probably used it more there in the beginning.
Yeah. You should go home and vacuum. This is a word for somebody today. Go home and vacuum. Okay, so let's see. So what was there anything like a surprising positive about joining this family? That you were like, wow, this is a blessing. A surprising positive at all?
I think for me, it would be the non-typical in-law relationship.
Yeah.
That, most people are like, oh, my in-laws, or oh, I gotta go to their house for dinner, or oh, for the
Totally.
holidays. Whereas like we love being around each other. We love
Yeah.
all being together.
Yeah, that's
Um,
so true.
I guess I can't speak for everybody, but
Yeah.
I love being around all of you guys and hanging out and spending time with each other, and I look forward to it when
I
those
love
when
that.
those opportunities come.
Yeah, like you hear horror stories
Yeah.
of like,
Yeah.
oh, we gotta go to the in-laws, so that means
Exactly.
a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fun. Anything from you?
No, I think it's all positive.
Yeah.
Again, you're gonna get exhausted hanging out with your best friend after a while. So anytime with lots of people,
Yeah.
lots of family members, there's always gonna be a little element of, not drain. Sorry, our dog just ran in here.
Surprise guest.
Reggie
Licking
wants to
my
be mom and
ankles.
dad.
Reggie, you have anything to say?
You want to join us, Reggie? You want to talk? Good boy. Good.
Wow,
boy.
he's responsible.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. Okay, rabbit trail.
But we love the
Oh.
in-laws. We love. We don't even like that term. And there's one thing with Pastor Bill that was so cool.
Yeah.
He would never want to use that term. So it's just family. It's not in-law. Hey, you're my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my father-in-law. We're all just family.
Yeah, that's really special.
Absolutely.
Okay, so as we are wrapping up here, quick fire, what is one word you would describe me and Binker as sisters?
Man, I wish I would have read this question so I could be thinking
We do
about
not prep our audience
don't
because
ever
this
prep.
is no
Yeah,
loss.
I love it.
Mm.
You're not going to be held to it. Maybe a little bit.
Connected.
Okay,
Aw.
That's a
great.
good
Yes,
one.
we are. Jordy?
I was gonna say something similar to that, so now I'm really on the spot.
Ooh.
I mean, dynamic, powerful.
Well, while you're thinking, Mom is putting prune juice in her back. Like literally,
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
looking out the window. She's putting prune juice in
Oh,
her
you know what it
back.
is?
Stay ready so you don't have to
you
get
know
ready.
what it is? It is grape juice. Because
the communion.
yeah, I told the kids were gonna have communion together.
Well, I thought she was putting prune juice
okay.
in her back seat.
Okay,
Jordy, what is it?
so
One word to describe you guys as sisters. I say I
Wow.
I got it.
got it.
I would say unstoppable. You guys
Aw.
I remember you guys talking about doing this podcast for so long, and you actually made it happen and did it.
Yeah.
And you guys make a
Aw.
plan to do something, and I think every time I've seen, minus the coaching thing, have stuck it out.
Wow.
That's one of our dreams, and it's gonna happen.
It will. I'm not
It
saying it's
will.
dead. It,
Yeah.
Right timing.
It could
Right
happen.
timing.
In the right
But
time.
yeah, no, you guys, I think are
At
you
just
are
the right time.
unstoppable.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you so much, Jordy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so really quickly, just give us your hot take on cloud seeding.
Oh.
Because we obviously talked
Thank
about
you.
that. This is a thing that people talk about on the pod.
I believe
and
in it. Why would
believe
it
in
be? I feel like it's this attainable thing that is not like some compared to other conspiracy theories out there. Like it's believable and
It's legit.
I think very achievable.
Yeah, it's legit. Okay. And then when you tell Binker to cool down the atmosphere, or what is it that you said about the
turn down
thermometer?
the AC.
You say to turn down the AC. Does that mean make it cooler
Good.
or
Good,
make
Binker.
it
This is a
warmer?
She says turn up the AC,
Okay.
or
It's
what,
gonna
what did
confuse
you
us.
say?
It's hard to think about.
Because
You're turning down, the number's going down. So that'd be cooler.
So if I'm cold,
Go turn down the AC.
Okay,
Some
I'm
people-
pulling it down.
some people will say turn up the AC because they're like, oh, I'm hot. Can you turn up the AC? You're like,
That's
oh, so
what-
you want it hotter?
See, that's where my thought is.
You would say
up
turn
the
down for what?
AC.
hey,
Bow, bow, bow.
hey, hey.
Sometimes she'll be warm and be like, oh, can we please turn up the AC? I'm like, you want to be warmer? Like, and that's just me being smart, But I know what
Oh,
she
That's
means.
the problem.
Okay, so he'll say,
So you'd say,
you'll
"Can you-"
say, okay, so let's get
Like you want the
example
fan
straight.
on in the
so
car.
I'm hot.
Yeah.
What
you would
do
say turn up the AC.
No, that would
To-
from a literal standpoint. From a literal
No,
standpoint,
babe.
that would mean turning it up in temperature, up in degrees, making it warmer,
In
which
my
is not
mind,
gonna help.
it's turning more AC on.
Exactly.
Oh.
But you're talking power versus temperature.
Exactly. Oh, that's a good
Like
word.
you're sweating in the car after a good walk,
Turn up
and
the
you want
AC.
to turn up the AC. You want to turn up the fan power.
then you
not
would,
the
then the AC would
temperature.
go like from 62 to 60.
Right. That's what
It
she's
would go
thinking.
down instead of
How
up.
cold are you setting the house?
But Jordy will be in the house and he's like, oh, can we turn the AC down?
Right.
And I think, why would you want, if you're hot, why would you turn the AC down?
Oh, it's
Because
just
you
this
want the
play on
temperature.
words.
I think it's different too.
It's
Like,
a
if you
play
are
on
you in a
words.
car or are you in your house? Because in your house,
Totally.
you're not relying on the fan as much. You're turning the temperature down.
Right.
But they
Versus
get
in
the
a
idea.
car, like you turn the fan on, cool
Right.
it down quickly.
Wow. Okay.
Tomato,
well-
tomato.
Well, you guys, it's been really, really great
It's
having
been
you on
fun.
the podcast. Thank you so much for coming in.
Of
Thank you for sharing
course.
your honest opinions. We love y'all.
Hey,
we
it's been
love
an honor.
Love you guys.
Oh, you want to say something you're proud of us with? Good, Jordy did.
Oh,
What are you the most proud about, the two of us, me and Binker?
I am so proud. There's many things, but I'm so proud of the way you've handled this whole last year.
Aw.
Absolutely a huge change in your family, losing your dad. So I'm proud of you the way you guys have handled that. Not pushed through it too quickly, but also you're not living in it.
Yeah.
You're not living in grief every day and letting it affect you to the point where things are now negative, you're pessimistic,
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Yeah.
You've really done a great job of relying upon the Lord to get you through that. And it will come back to this. The reason the spouses have a group chat was when your dad is in the hospital.
Mm.
Yes.
We were able to text each other about how we can best support you guys.
Oh, that's sweet.
Honestly,
Yep.
that's so special.
I
Wow.
love
And you
that.
guys did. You were
Mhm.
the best ever.
Rocks.
Seriously, like absolute rocks. Okay.
So grateful.
Well, we
right.
love you guys. For now, we are
No gloss.
Okay, boys. Let's try this again where
Okay.
you guys join in, okay?
Oh,
For
sorry.
now, we are
No
no gloss.
We should have thought of something to say that.
Really good.